out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday, so you guys already know it's time for another episode of MUT Recap. This is our weekly series here on YouTube where we go over everything that's happening in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, normally when I do these episodes every Monday, right, I get out my notepad. Monday mornings, I write a list of all the topics I want to go over in this series, and it usually fills like the front and back, sometimes 2 pieces of paper. And I was a little sad, a little depressed this morning because I did MUT Recap, and I barely filled up 1 sheet because we just did not get a lot of content last week. But we got some good and exciting news on Good Morning Madden this morning that's going to talk about some future content as early as tomorrow. So we do have some good things to talk about in this episode. But let's go ahead and start with Weekend League talk, gameplay talk. So we went 10-4 this weekend. February is just, it's a punt for me. I wasn't around all weekend last weekend. This weekend, Valentine's Day weekend, spent some time with my wife. Next weekend, Deontay Wilder fight. I'm definitely going to be watching that Saturday night, so I probably won't be streaming that night. And 99% of the games that I play, especially Weekend League, are on stream. So if I'm not streaming, I'm really not playing, at least gameplay-wise. So February, I'm kind of giving in. I'm getting my 10 wins at minimum just so I can qualify for the next week. And that we did. We started 3-3. It was rough. Really, really rough. I was frustrated. I tweeted about kind of hitting like a Madden 20 wall, and I still kind of feel like I'm there. Winning always makes everything feel better, but when you're struggling like I did early on, I was ready to quit. I wanted to play Apex Legends and say F this game. I mean, it's just when you play one game from August till now, and it's kind of like your job, for me, my second job, and you just dedicate so much, sometimes you get worn out, and it is going to get to a point where I'm probably going to have to take a break from playing, gameplay-wise. But we turned things around. Things felt a little bit better playing on Sunday, yesterday. So we went from 3-3 to 10-4. We won, I think, 6 games in a row because I was 9-3. Lost a game, went to 9-4, and then won my last game to go to 10-4. Run game feels a lot less toxic is the word I'm going to use, and I think it's no coincidence that ever since Eric Dickerson got nerfed, it just feels a little bit better. So I am happy with that. Defenders still take terrible pursuit angles, and you know, honestly, I take advantage of that. Anytime I run the ball, if I don't see a user clicking on, there's certain just ways you can maneuver to get around a linebacker. Now, when they have Enforcer and they're laying out hit sticks, it's a little more difficult. But on another topic, it kind of feels like Enforcer's nerfed. I saw some people tweet that to me. I talked about it in other videos. And, you know, I picked up Brian Dawkins this weekend, threw Enforcer on him. I think he did force 1 fumble for me. But it just feels like I'm getting less and less fumbles off of Enforcer to the point where I am almost willing to get rid of it on all of my X Factors. But we'll save that for another day. Corner routes, still really, really tough to defend. The best thing that I found to counter them is blitz the whole house. Send the cheerleaders at him, the mascot, throw the clipboard at the quarterback, whatever you got to do. Don't give your opponents time to get those corner routes off. Now, if you're playing a skilled opponent, they're going to have some good cover 3 beaters for you, cover 2 beaters where they have like a streak, a post, and a drag, and maybe 2 corner routes and a streak and a drag. That's why you got to try to blitz as heavy as you can. There's just really no consistent zone that really stops it, unfortunately. Dropped interceptions was a big theme for me. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, I posted a short clip last night of like just all these drop picks that I had, and this was just from Weekend League. This thing just drives me nuts. I swear I would win like 50% more of my games. It's just crazy how many times a drop pick on my side then turns into my opponent scoring on that same possession like a couple plays later. I get so defeated and so deflated and so frustrated that I just stop playing good and lose focus, and it's just crazy. You guys who do not follow me on Twitter or didn't catch that video, it will be the intro of another video coming up soon, so you'll see it. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. All right, let's go ahead and recap the week of Madden, which wasn't too much. So last Monday, a week from today, we got Ultimate Legends. We got 2 of them. They came out on Saturday, and then we got a couple more on Monday. 2 pretty good cards last Monday. That was Julius Peppers, Marcus Allen. It seems like, Marcus Allen would be, the next best running back after Dickerson. But surprisingly, I didn't face many people with him. Two cards that I'm really surprised I haven't faced a lot is the 99 Mahomes and Marcus Allen. Don't run into those cards at all. It's kind of weird. But I thought Peppers is a really good card. I thought Allen was a solid card. Tuesday last week, we got nothing. Wednesday, we got Concrete Charlie and Kurt Warner. I would think the community, and myself included, would probably agree that was the weakest Ultimate Legend drop so far. Not that we've had a ton, but it was just very, not too many people excited. I was pretty happy because of Concrete Charlie. My guy Chuck getting his card. You're going to see my squad at the end of the video. We got him to a 99 overall. He doesn't look like a 99 when you actually look at his stats. But I was happy just for an Eagle theme team owner to get that card. And he also has a center card, which helped me, on offense as well. Nothing on Thursday. Friday was very quiet as well. We got one team captain token. And then they did promise us that, I think they said within the next 2 weeks we were going to get another one. So it was good to get one, and it was fairly easy to get one. All you had to do here is win 5 games. Any mode, you could play the same solo 5 times. Very quick. I got to upgrade my Ryan Shazier. He's still not good enough to overtake Patrick Willis at middle linebacker, but maybe on the next upgrade. We're getting pretty close to seeing team captains get to a 99 overall. I think mine is a 96 with the token and the 97 with boost. But we're getting there. We're getting close. And they did, again, say that it was coming with another promotion, another token. They said 2 weeks. We're going to talk about future promotions in a moment. A little curious on what that could all mean. But, yeah, Friday was dry. Saturday, we got some good cards. More Ultimate Legends. Brian Dawkins, which you will see on my team, of course. Dan Deerdorf, pretty solid, very well balanced. Probably the best right tackle in the game. You could make an argument for Lane Johnson and John Runyon. And I'm sure there's some others out there. And the limited was Ed Too Tall Jones, which I am a certified grade A Cowboy hater, but I will say that card was really, really good. He won't be on my team because he just won't be. I already got Dion. I think that's enough. And I really need EA to update Dion's card art so I can put like a Falcons or any team but the Cowboys image on him. But that was all the content we got. And like I said, if you just look at what I just talked about, we got cards on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and that was it. We really got a total of 2, 4, 7 cards in a whole week span. And this week doesn't look very promising at all until Good Morning Madden happened this morning. So today we got solo battle blitzes. I will be honest, I didn't pay attention to them at all. I don't know all the specific details. I haven't played solo battles in a while, but I figured this isn't a topic to make a whole video on, so I figured I'd talk about it in this video. Let's dive into it. So it's house rules, right? But it's also solo battles. So we are abiding by the house rules, if that makes any sense. And I don't think it's showing the rules. All right, let me see. I don't think it is on this screen, and that's okay. Honestly, I don't think that's a huge. Let's see if this screen shows it. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing it, but it's something wacky like, a touchdown over so many yards gives you a bunch of points. I apologize. I feel stupid right now not having that info. I would think that it would be right on the screen, but it's not. But I think the most important thing here is the legend rewards. I think this is something that every one of you watching this video can achieve easily. All you really have to do to get this is win about 11 of the 13 games possible on the highest level. You don't really have to go for like points in this, just literally win on the highest level. You could win this game 3-2 and you're going to get enough points to get to this legend tier. Legend tier is going to give you legend rewards plus a 94 overall ultimate legend. Now, as far as what those legend rewards are, I really have not played solo battles enough to know them off the top of my head, but I think it's somewhere around like 125k or so if you take the coins off of it. But I think with that 94 plus reward, it's really worth playing. So go check out solo battles this week. I haven't played them in about 3 months, but because of these rewards, I think I'm going to do it just this week and this week only, unless they bring back some other type of, thing. Also, on Good Morning Madden, we got some information that a special stream would be Thursday, and everything I read, I didn't watch the stream, but I checked MUT, I checked Reddit. It says that there said a lot of content's coming. So that's exciting. What could it be? When they say a lot of content, immediately that makes me think team builders and team MVPs. That's something we got right around the middle of February last year. We're past that at this point, but that's okay. Better late than never. Combine, the actual NFL Combine starts on the 23rd, which is Sunday. That would make me think that the Combine promo is probably coming next week. I believe last year, Combine promo came out like on a kind of a consistent, like every other day or daily basis. So that's probably what we're going to see next week. As far as this Friday goes, them announcing a lot of content, it almost feels like it has to be team builders and team MVPs. I'm going to do a video where I predict team MVPs on offense and defense for all 32 NFL teams. That will be coming probably Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Look out for that. Really quick rundown of team builders if you're unaware or new. Basically, they gave every team like 5 to 7 cards, and they ranged from like, lower 80s, mid 80s up until like 93, 94. I believe some of them had, maybe it was just the MVPs had like a ×2 chem, but it's basically this huge promo that catered to building theme teams because they know that's the direction the game is going in. And at this point in the game, with content being kind of dry, I think it's going to be good. It'll probably provide a boost here. A lot of people are going to get things that they needed for theme teams. For me, hopefully, like the Eagles get another usable cornerback. Hopefully we get, maybe like an upgrade on Fletcher Cox. But, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. They also announced that tomorrow we are getting new power-ups. It's going to be a set of solos. I think there was either a total of 8 or 10 new power-ups coming, so that's pretty exciting. Some of the ones that I wrote down here were Devin Bush, Jair Alexander, Raheem Mostert, and Marcus Peters. One thing I noticed is no Mecole Hardman. I don't know what he has to do to get a power-up. At this point, I don't want the card. It was one that I did want at one time, but now that I got Tyreek Hill, it doesn't matter. But I'm just a little befuddled. Like, where's the Hardman power-up? How do we obtain them through the solos? I didn't really get a clear answer on that one, but I do know solos are coming, and they're going to reward new power-ups. Couple questions I saw on Twitter, like I think Devin Bush is a rookie premier, right? Am I correct on that? Kyler Murray is also getting a power-up. You cannot put your rookie premier cards in the power-up path. I saw a couple people ask that. You cannot do that. I figured I'd answer it in this video. And I think that's all we really got. Power-ups coming tomorrow. Special stream Thursday. Lots of content coming Friday. Brace yourselves. If we're getting those power-up solos tomorrow, I hate to say it, but I don't think we're going to see content Wednesday or Thursday, and then we're going to see a bunch on Friday. Maybe that's why there's been such a lack of content, why they've been so busy, because maybe we're going to get pounded with content on Friday. Saturday, we're going to get Ultimate Legends. Sunday will be nothing. And then hopefully early next week, we'll get the Combine promo. So I think we got some good stuff to look forward to. But I think we got to brace ourselves for the next 3 or 4 days of disappointment. Hopefully they knock it out of the park on Friday. Let's end the video by going over our squad. We are still at a 97 overall, but we did improve our defense, which was only a 96 before last week, to a 97. Here's our offense. New additions. We got Runyon back. We picked up the Series Redux Runyon, powered him up, 98 overall. Lane Johnson's the backup, 98 overall as well. One other thing I did, and I'm going to do a really deep dive on this probably tomorrow because it was a heavily requested topic for a video. Look at my chems. Zone run, West Coast, pass rush, lockdown, all maxed. But we also this week now have 2 physical chems maxed out, Shaker and Brawler. I'm going to talk about boosts and chemistry and lineup construction in a dedicated video, probably tomorrow, if not Wednesday. Defense, we did add a bunch of new cards, including Brian Dawkins Ultimate Legend. We got him to a 99 overall. Very excited about that one. Here's the Concrete Charlie. Got him to a 99 overall. If you take a look at his stats, they don't appear to be 99 overall stats. I think he's just, he's got like 99 tackle, 96 strength. Block shed I wish was a little higher. He gets some decent abilities. He'll probably be an X factor on my all Eagles squad, but he barely sees the field on this team. But I'm still excited to have him. We also added Warren Sapp this week. So I'm going to get rid of Randall, waiting for a Fletcher Cox upgrade. Once that happens, Randall will be out of here. But Warren Sapp, in limited time, didn't really make an impact, I'll be honest. We got to give him more time to do so. But I played, like 5, what'd I say? I was 3, I think I was 4 and 3 before yesterday. Whatever the amount of games was that I played Sunday night, he didn't do anything. Dawkins, on the other hand, couple user picks. The one thing I have to do with him here is I have universal coverage on him, but I was usering him way too much last night. I need to let him roam around and let the AI control him because of that universal coverage and see if that kicks in. Because like the last game that the last play of the last game that clinched the win for me, I was using somebody else. He just came out of nowhere, grabbed a pick, took it to the house, and it was a beautiful play. So that's my strategy there. I think that's all I added this week. Hopefully, lots of good cards to add to the squad coming up Friday and Saturday and whatnot. But that's all I got, man. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of MUT Recap. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.